malam semuanya. Kita bahas transit baru ya, meskipun ini udah di penghujung transit G31, tapi G31 ini bisa dibilang gate yang memulai Leo season. Meskipun gate 56 yang minggu lalu itu juga udah masuk sih ke Leo di bagian akhir-akhirnya. Tapi 31 ini udah officially kita pindah dari Cancer ke Leo. Dan Leo itu kalau archetype Leo ya di zodiak, dia adalah ya raja, dia adalah sosok yang berwibawa, sosok yang selalu menjadi pusat perhatian. Sehingga kalau misalnya kita lihat tema dari G31, eh, ekspresi tertingginya itu sebenarnya humility. It's leadership, being the king, queen, atau the emperor, uh, atau any type of person who has impact and influence. Ya, tapi ekspresi negatifnya is when that leadership is based on keangkuhan, arrogance. Dan caranya gimana ya, balik ke humility. Tapi kita coba lihat dulu ya arti dari G31. G31 ini the gate of leading, ada juga yang menyebutnya the gate of influence, the gate of impact, okay? The gate of the democratic. Kenapa? Karena this is someone who leads by listening to others, not leading just by assuming a position gitu, bukan karena dia memiliki titel atau memiliki kekuasaan semata atau dia mewarisi posisi tersebut, but because that person is actually ya layak untuk menduduki posisi itu. Nah, leading, whether you like it or not, you're constantly influencing others around you with your actions, words, and decisions. What kind of statement do you want to be making? Jadi di sini bukan berarti bahwa seorang leader adalah orang yang harus dipilih oleh ya ini lain ya masyarakat atau oleh negara gitu. But mungkin ini spiritnya sama dengan hadis Rasulullah SAW yang intinya adalah kita semua adalah pemimpin. Seorang bapak atau seorang ayah memimpin dalam rumah tangga, dan seorang ibu memimpin anak-anaknya, dan kita masing-masing adalah pemimpin bagi diri kita masing-masing, begitu ya. Jadi we're always having impact, we're always leading in some way. Nah, ini adanya di throat center. Sebenarnya Cancer mulai dari Gemini sih, mulai dari Gemini kemarin Cancer dan sekarang kita masuk Leo, itu banyak aktivasi di gate center. Tapi mungkin fokus aktivasinya akan beda-beda ya. Nanti kita bahas ininya shadow, dilemma, dan CD-nya. Nah, G31 is the energy for influential leadership, empowering people. Because empowered people, empower people. Orang-orang yang tidak berdaya, hopeless, powerless, will make other people also hopeless and powerless. But if you can empower yourself, you can give an inspiration to other people on how they can also empower themselves. Nah, this is a baseline. Lalu expressing the possibility and potential for a brighter future for everyone. Nah, negative side-nya apa? When you don't want to step into the role of leadership, believing that you are unworthy of being a leader, ya. Atau you use that authority, you use that leadership bukan untuk kebaikan sesama, tetapi for personal gain. Atau you're trying to force that vision on other people. Kita lihat dulu ya, ini udah masuk line 6, berarti udah hari terakhir. Tapi G31, grounding gate-nya adalah 41. Gate 41 ini disebut dengan the gate of contraction. Atau sebenarnya gate 41 itu is the gate of starting. Tapi starting with two things in mind. First, the dream, the vision atau the fantasy. Karena 41 juga disebut the gate of fantasy. Tapi on the other hand, you also know that you have limitation. Jadi, there are moments of contraction. ya. Jadi kalau kita bermimpi biasanya kita membayangkan segala sesuatu itu baik-baik aja, everything is pink, everything is rosy. But in reality, it's not always like that. So untuk gate 41, ini yang ada di bawah, it's the root dan mengarah ke solar plexus, meaning that your emotional wave atau your emotional energy needs to be grounded in reality. Realitasnya apa ya? What kind of limitations you have? What kind of cycle are you going through? What kind of contraction that could possibly happen? Okay, kenapa? Karena gate 31, when you are being a leader, you need to know that ahead, ya, you are going to face a lot of obstacles. You're going to face an up and down. It's not an easy way to lead others, and even not an easy way to lead yourself, especially if, let's say, that you are here trying to lead in a way that is different than other people, trying to lead other people, misalnya, into awakening. That is going to be very difficult and very different than how other people may lead, ya kan? So, ini base-nya ya, 31 dan 41. Mungkin ini echoing transit minggu lalu, yaitu di gate 56, which is gate of stimulation and gate of stories, dan anchoring gate-nya atau grounding gate-nya gate 60. Gate 60 kemarin limitation, which is about feeling limited, feeling stuck, ya, blaming situations, blaming other people because we are not feeling stimulated. We can't feel activated and we tell ourselves stories that are actually disempowering. Nah, sekarang how do you take that power? You become the leader, ya, become the leader. 31 ini kalau 7-nya aktif, nanti akan aktif sebentar lagi, tapi untuk transit sekarang enggak. Tapi kalau 31 dan 7 ini aktif, this is the gate of the alpha. This means that you can be a follower, but you need to be a leader. So we are all heading into a time where hierarchy is going to be dissolved. Ya, jadi struktur yang ada saat ini is going to be very different than what is going to be in the future, where everyone needs to be sovereign, everyone needs to be able to lead themselves. But at the same time, if everyone is going around their own way, it's going to be chaotic. Therefore, everyone also needs to know how to follow others, need to know how to acknowledge and recognize the gift of others, because we can't lead everyone in every way. Yeah, we need to focus on what is our gift in order to lead there. Nah, ini mungkin yang bedakan human design dengan yang lainnya, di mana the leadership characteristic here is based on your own talent, based on your design, based on your energetic blueprint. Jadi misalnya, if you're a projector, then you lead people by giving them counsel, by giving them advice, by seeing what needs to be better. If you're a manifester, you lead by initiating, by doing something out of the box, by following your authority and breaking cycles. Yeah, if you're a generator, then you lead by building a vision, building dreams, building companies that is grounded in fairness, justice, well-being. Yeah. So we all need to lead, to know where we are leading, because we can't lead in every area in our life. That's going to be chaotic. Nah, so this is 3141. Dan ini gate-gate yang lain ya, 18, 17 ini adalah nodes. Jadi where are we heading now? We are heading away dari 18, which is the gate of correction, ya, ke 17, which is the gate of making sense of all the patterns, knowing where we need to go. Ya, so this is intuition plus mental energy. Oke, untuk yang lain ya nanti saya bahas di video ini ya, video retrograde, karena ini planetnya Pluto di 60, 25, 22, dan mana lagi ya? Ya, ini for a while mereka akan tetap di situ ya karena lagi retrograde. Oke, nah sekarang kita lihat untuk G31, it is a victim of pattern. It's the victim of needing to be heard. Nggak ada leader yang nggak dipandang, gitu. Nggak ada leader yang nggak punya status. Kalau dia nggak dipandang, berarti he's not a leader. So this is the victim of needing other people to follow him, gitu ya. Nah, the dilemma of choice. Maksudnya apa? Gini. Like I said before, we are all leaders. We can lead and create our own destiny. Yeah. Now that is one part of it. When you feel or you think that you are the one who is creating your own destiny, so you make choices based on what you know. Now, somehow on the line, you would know that those choices are not actually 100% your own choices. The choices are actually embedded in them several things, including who you are and what is your purpose. Now, that purpose is built into you. And so even though kita bilang we have choice, we have free will, but if you choose a choice that is against your purpose, that is going against your design, that is not in line with why you were created in this world, you are going to suffer. You're going to find it very hard to actualize yourself, to do your work in a productive way, yeah, to make an impact. You will be unseen, yeah, you will not be seen, you will not be heard. So this is the dilemma of choice. When at the beginning, we need to be empowered. We need to feel in power. Ya, in power. Jadi kita merasa bahwa keputusan atau posisi di mana kita berada itu hasil dari jerih payah kita, which is actually not true, because the second phase is after you get empowered, you know that you don't need to hold on to that power. You need to surrender. Now, this is where surrender comes. Surrender comes after you hold on to your power, not before. That's why people go to empowerment dulu and then to surrender, because they need to know that whatever power they hold on, whatever choices they think they are making, it needs to be based on faith. It needs to be aligned with who they are. And the best decision-making strategy is already built inside each one of us. Our body can tell us what is the best decision. And so we don't actually need to make choices. We just need to surrender to the authority of the body. Ya, kalau generators berarti sacral, if you're emotional, atau your spleen, atau apa namanya self-projected projectors, ya, tergantung dari authority masing-masing. But this is the dilemma. Do you go with your authority, or do you go with what you think is the best way, what you think is going to bring you success, recognition, and freedom, and satisfaction, misalnya, ya? So this is the victim of needing to be heard. Repressive nature, ini shadownya, ya. Repressive nature is when you don't assume any role of leadership and you throw it away on other people. And this embedded in this, ya, alasan kenapa melakukan itu because of fear of responsibility, fear of taking a step that might result in consequences that they cannot handle. Then di sini our scornful is the other way, when you're always blaming the people in power. You're always seeing that everything is wrong, gak ada yang benar, semua ini salah, ya. Everyone is power must be greedy, atau must be korupsi, atau all of those things. So this is scornful and this is differing. Nah, scornful dasarnya adalah they have the fear of feeling deficient, atau feeling powerless, of feeling less than, ya, merasa lebih rendah begitu. So in both situations, ya, repressive atau reactive nature, there is a lack of sense of trust, self-trust and divine trust, because you don't trust yourself to take responsibility, but you also don't trust others, and you don't trust that you can have your own way and other people can have their own way, and we can live in a good in a good way, good society that way. Okay. Nah, shadow is arrogance. Tadi udah dibahas. When you are scornful, you feel that everyone needs to follow you. Your opinion is the only right opinion. Your way is the only right way. If people don't do what you think you need to do, then they are lost gitu. Okay. And this we can see this in every area ya, mau dari parenting, cara mengasuh anak yang paling baik itu harus bagaimana misalnya ya, atau even spirituality ya, some people say oh you need to do meditation, atau you need to do ada nggak tahu kundalini healing, atau you need to do energy healing, and you know to clear shadow and blah blah blah. I mean everyone has their own way. I'm not saying that they're wrong, no. But what I'm saying is when you say that one way is better than the other, or one way works and other ways don't, that's when we fall into arrogance. Why? Because we are all designed differently. Some healing modalities might work for me better than they work for you, but others might work for you better than they work for me. That's just it. Yeah. Any giftnya is leadership. This is leading from the heart. Leading based on your purpose, based on your talent, based on your gifts, ya. And CD is humility. Kenapa ini namanya the ring of no return? Because ini mungkin kita balik sini ya. Ini yang namanya the codon ring of no return. 62 itu transit 2 minggu yang lalu di throat center juga. Dan 31 itu kita sekarang. Basically, this is saying that karena keduanya ada di throat center, that once the word is said, once you are impacting people, once you are taking action, it's hard to control the outcome. You cannot measure exactly what is the consequences of your action will be. Some people might take it positively, some people might take it negatively, some people might see it in good light, some people may see it in another way, gitu ya. So there is no return, and all you need to do is yaitu being grounded and know that you're taking decision based on what you have faith in. Okay. Nah, ini 31 tadi arrogance. How do you tame arrogance? By being di Gate 41, by having fantasy, by having dream. Kalau kata orang delulu is the new selulu. Being delusional is the new solution. Well, this is right. Di sini maksudnya gini loh, don't be arrogant, but have a dream, ya. Have a dream, have a vision. Dream that you're the king. Dream that you're the leader of a country, a group, a community, whatever that you want to be. Yeah. Dream that you're winning the Nobel Prize and you're leading the world of science. Dream that you're the best astronaut or the best doctor or whatever that is. Dream. It's fine. Yeah. But use that emotional energy, okay, of fantasy into anticipation, artinya knowing what could go wrong, knowing that it's not going to be a straight line, tapi akan ada ups and downs, yeah, and use that as a way of leadership, because people will relate to other people who they see are going through the same steps as them, but they're a little bit ahead. Yeah, so people don't want to follow perfect people. People want to see that they can relate to you. People want to know that, oh, you failed, but you managed to get up again. Oh, you faced a problem, but you overcome it. Oh, you had issues, and now you're doing better. So they want to be inspired. So use those limitations, contractions, boom and bust, yeah, as a way of leadership. And emanation itu artinya ya make it your light, ya, tapi stay humble. Okay. Ya, staying humble. Ini mungkin pesan dari Leo yang mungkin agak susah untuk staying out of the limelight and being humble. Oke, nah ini beberapa point of self-reflection. Pertama, if you need to be a leader, then when are you not taking your power back? Yeah, when are you trying to seek approval from other people? Yeah. What areas in life you need to get your needs met? Yeah. What are your insecurities? Do you claim the leadership role in your life? Yeah. If not, what can you do to start empowering yourself and strengthening faith in your ability to make decisions? Yeah. Nah, yang terakhir, are you interfering with someone else's free will, right to choose for themselves, or insisting that they follow suit and do things according to your preference atau desire for their life? Because tadi sometimes we don't really know what is right for other people because they need to follow their own design. They need to do their own trial and error in order for them to know what is the right way for them. Us trying to influence that decision by not holding on to what is sacred for them. Artinya, when we try to force what we think is better for us, we try to force it on other people, it might not work for them. And they might actually be resentful for that. We might deprive them from the experience that they need to go through. Yeah, the only way that we can actually influence other people is by us embodying our own strength, reclaiming our power, and becoming role models. Nggak harus jadi line 6 di human design untuk jadi role model. No, but you're always a role model in your own way. Okay, thank you.